Okay, gonna do one more video to show you how to work with the newer BIOS. This one's a lot more simple to use than the last one that I made a video of. Everything's a little bit easier to use, but just like in previous video, you need to make sure you read what you're going through. So first thing you want to look at is how to navigate. So right here it says press minus to hide fields in this group, press up and down arrows to select a different field, or press escape to exit. I don't know what they mean by minus. I think they're just talking about while you're on the system you can hit enter and it opens and closes. So to go through this, you can see that to go down the system info will tell you the service tag, which can be very useful for looking up drivers or other information about your computer on Dell's website. It'll tell you a lot of information about your processor, your memory, the other devices that are installed. You can find out if it has a cellular device or Bluetooth. It says it's not connected to a power charger. I have it over there right now, it's not in. And battery info tells you how much battery you've got left. One cool thing about Dell's is sometimes they'll tell you if your battery is doing good or if it's going to die. As you can see, this one says it's still working, but not for much longer. One of the main things I want to show you is how to adjust the boot sequence. And again, make sure you read what it tells you on each field, and it'll explain to you how to navigate and control which one boots first. The person who had this before only wanted to boot from the hard drive, so the first thing you gotta do is hit enter so that you can highlight this area. We don't want the diskette drive to boot, but like before, we want the USB to boot, we want the CD to boot, but we want them to boot first. So going down here, we can see the up and down arrows will let us select the device we want to move, and you have to press up, or U for up and D for down to move the devices in the order that you want. So the USB device is not always going to be plugged in. You want it to plug in first. So you'll type U a couple of times until it goes up. Go down to the CD drive, and again we're going to be hitting U. Each time we hit U, it goes up. I went up one too far, so I'm going to hit down. So now the computer is going to boot from USB, CD, and then the internal hard drive. So that means if there's a USB device in there, it's going to boot from it first. If there's not, it'll go down to the CD. If there's not a CD in there, then it'll boot from the hard drive. So after you're done with this, you can hit escape. On this BIOS, when you hit escape, it wants you to save these changes already. So now those are saved, that is the order it'll boot. One thing I want to point out though, on the last two BIOS videos I've made, U and D have made up for going up and down. In a lot of BIOS, sometimes it is F5 and F6. You just have to read the instructions on each BIOS and it'll tell you what to do. So that is about it. You can go down here and look through some other stuff where you can set passwords, check how much video memory you have, turn on sensors if they have them on, or if they have them in the computers, and check to see information about your wireless devices. But when you're finished, as the directions say, exit or escape will let you exit the setup. It'll always ask you if you want to save and exit, remain in setup, or discard and exit. Discard is when you're not sure if you changed something you wanted to, but if you're positive you changed everything that was correct, you can hit save and exit. Then you come back to this screen, it should start booting, and it's going to go into the operating system.